Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here comes Malik Washington. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, Lions!
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, what's the red? Hey, Soko, hey, kill, Saint right.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Penalty moves him backwards. Here comes 2nd and 9.
Hey, I'm gun. Great job. 13, Luke. Go. 30 left.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking slant route, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Go. 11, Agate. Hey, kill.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Rip, 30 left.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Achane to the right. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. And Oliver there to make the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Red on red. Hey, kill.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Hey, tomato. Hey, I'm gun.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Waddle makes the catch. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lawrence working from the gun. This one's caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
Hey, lion. Check. Soga. Here we go.
Achane takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Buffalo first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. They stop by Damone Clark.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Again, it's Cook. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Gets 16 yards on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. He brushed him off with ease. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the Dolphins' 13-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. Another one for Cook. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Allen on third and short. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get out. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
11. Hey, Ron.
They'll start the drive with H.A. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 23-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Easy, route. Hey, Ginger,
This one to Williams out left side. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Red. Turn, this is hot.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
On the red.
It's H.A. on the inside give. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Here's the handoff. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Red, 23. Suckers, hot. There we go.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up.
All right, let's go. 11, ag. Son, sink right. Go, let's go. 11. Still.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, Phils, Pirro. Hey, I'm gun. 11. Take right, open. Silver.
Third and long for him here. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
So it'll be second and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Offense to the line for second down. Play action now. Allen. Complete out to the right side. And it'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. And send him over right. Allen from the gun here on 3rd. He finds Hans working downfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Now a give to Cook, running left. He's going to have this one down to the 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bills have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Drawing up the design keeper. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Five wide. 56. Look out.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Round 80. Off 52.
Cook. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Hey, Lion. 11.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Escapes Lawrence is hit, the ball is loose. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Trying it left side with Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st timeout. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Bass now to kick this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they... decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Hey, easy. Ralph. There we go.
First down throw. Lawrence. To the left side. It's pulled in by Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Red on red. Go.
Back to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
One last play before the break.
13, Luke. Hey, Ginger.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. This is Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Tight. Alert!
Running out of the gun with Davis. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills Bucks grow the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Pass now to kick this away. Here's Miller on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
On red.
Achane running right. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. And stick with Achane. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. That one's out and caught on the right side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Trying for it, it's Achane. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Following the play, we do have an injured man in need of some assistance, and that's the burner, Devon Achane, who's in some pain. All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, 11. Hey, Silver.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's incomplete left side.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that pass through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Take right open. Go, let's go. Go. 13, Luke. There we go.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's good.
Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Great job.
Right, running out of the gun. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bill's territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, kill. Go. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 8.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Completed to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Dumped off to his running back. We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. Working quickly here.
Easy. 30 left.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. It's on target to Williams. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Motioning him from the slot right. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move. Chains.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Ready! Alert! 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 Half. 5 wide. Off 52. What's up?
They'll go. Allen. Chased out to his right. Sheds up a rusher. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hey, go!
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Sink right. Hey, lion. Hey, Soko, hot.
Working inside the red zone. Cut out left. He's out of bounds to set up 1st and goal, but they might not get to keep this. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins bring it back to even.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. He's back to throw. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
319! What's up?
Looking to throw. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Hey, kill! Hey!
Rock those swings! Straight! Check!
Silver!
Handoff running left. It's Achane. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Hey, smash! Say, hurt! Go street! Hurt!
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins going for the win here.
Ready!
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Easy. Ready?
Give now to the running back. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
On red.
No!
Son, it's hot. Here we go, son.
Back-to-back carries here. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
He was brought down.
Buffalo calls it second time out of the half.
3-yard pickup.
And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Let's go. Go, son, hot.
There's a give for Wright. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dolphins jump in front late. Jalen Wright with a touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
31. Bills 24. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Setting up to pass. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Another one for Cook. Oh, he lost the football. And the Dolphins got it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Now Hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up what's ever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So they managed to keep possession. They've got third and short now.
All 52.
Throwing now. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. You got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's another Bills.
56.
Here he is to throw. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those two fingers right away. They're going to try for this win. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Here comes the crowd swell. The home fans trying to will their defense to make the stop and save this win.
Lining up for a two-point conversion.
Half.
One final shot here. On the move, headed right. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Dolphins 31. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10.
Hey, go. Hey, I'm gone. Hey, tomato.
Here he goes, one final shot. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Miami.